and welcome to your yoga class today. So this yoga class is going to be based on shoulder stretching and shoulder mobility, and it's going to be done at a really slow, easy pace, a kind of hatha style yoga class. So I hope you enjoy and just get all that you need for this class. So we're going to begin in a seated position. Hopefully you're okay with being cross-legged, but if not, you can have your legs in a straight position. I don't mirror you, so just go the opposite way to me or copy me. It's up to you. So we're going to begin by sitting nice and tall, equal weight into your sit bones, and you're going to take your right hand onto your left knee and your left hand behind you. Twist your belly button left, your chest left, your head to the left, and try to widen your shoulder blades. So the right shoulder blade is pushing to the right and your left shoulder blade is pushing left. It kind of feels like you're hunched, but we're just trying to make space here. And then we're just breathing a couple of deep breaths. Keep your right hand where it is as you face forwards with your chest. Lift the left arm up to the ceiling and push that shoulder up towards your ear. Now can you reach over to the right, creating a little side bend to the right. Hold nice wide shoulder blades here. Now coming up to the centre, your left hand will hold the opposite knee and you're just going to round your back, pulling on your knees or your legs. Really tuck your chin in. One nice breath. Now coming to the centre, lifting up, and we'll go to the other side. So your left hand goes onto the right knee, right hand behind you. Equal weight on the sit bones as you twist your belly button, your chest and your head to the right. Sitting tall and breathing deeply. Your shoulder blades feel wide, they don't feel squished together. Left shoulder blade pushing left, right shoulder blade pushing right. Twist a little bit more if you can. Now keep the left hand where it is, face forwards, right arm up, shoulder up, lean to the left. Inhale to the centre, right hand to left knee, round your back, tuck your chin, pull on your legs or your knees. One big sigh. Nice, lifting up. Now taking your right ear to your right shoulder. Maybe place your right hand on top of the left ear if that feels okay to you and it's not too heavy. One deep breath. Changing sides. Left ear to left shoulder. Left hand maybe on your right ear, just depends how you feel. And then head to the centre. Lift your chin up but keep your back straight. Don't stick your chest out, keep the chest in. Chin up. Maybe place one hand on your forehead to make it slightly heavier. And release. Well done. We're now going to come onto your hands and your knees. Into a kneeling position, you'll place your fingertips on your shoulders. Take your elbows back and then lift your elbows really high up, as high as they can go. Then take them forwards and down. Back, high, forwards, down. Inhale back and high. Exhale forwards and down. Last one. Nice, relax your shoulders, give them a wee wiggle. Now the other way, fingertips to shoulders. Take the elbows forwards, then try and pick them up really high. Then take them back and down. It's okay if your back moves here. Forwards and high, back and down. Breathe in deep breaths as you move. Nice. Now release your arms. And now you're going to give yourself a hug. So maybe your right arm on the top, just so we're going the same way. Giving yourself a hug. Lift your elbows really high. Let your back arch. Breathe in. Then elbows down toward your tummy. Breathe out. 2 more. Last one. Change in the arms, left arm on the top. Give yourself a hug. Lifting high as you inhale. Coming down low as you exhale. Good. Now come into hands and knees position. Cat-cows, but very isolated. Lift your tailbone up first, then lift your head and try and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then tuck your tailbone first, tuck your chin, push the ground away so the shoulder blades get really wide apart. Inhale, lift the tail, then the head, then squeeze. Exhale, tuck the tail, the head, then push. One more. Now sitting on your heels into child's pose. Your knees can be together or they can be apart. See if your forehead can touch the ground. And if your hands can hold onto your heels. Relax your shoulders. 2 deep breaths. Now placing your hands back on the mat. Come up to hands and knees position and reach your right arm overhead with your shoulder blades side by side and your chest facing the ground. So don't let them come together or round apart. They're right side by side. Lift that right arm a wee bit higher and keep going. Pulses here. Now reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Your hips stay above your knees and you twist your ribs and reach that right shoulder blade really long. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm underneath the left. Try to reach the left arm as far through as it can go. So you really, reach the right arm as far through as it can go. So you can really lie on that right shoulder. Make sure your hips are above your knees. So slightly push your hips to the right. Lengthen your neck. And you can rest your left forearm down. Let's go for 3 deep breaths. Place your left hand back on the mat. Reach your right arm all the way up. Hips stay above your knees and try and twist your ribs as much as you can. Reach your right shoulder blade longer. And release. Nice. Other side. So shoulder blades side by side, chest faces the ground, and your left arm lifts up overhead. Then try and pulse that arm higher using your shoulder muscles. Now left arm all the way up, hips above your knees, big stretch. Reach that left shoulder blade more. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm under, reach through. Lie on the shoulder blade, your ear. Push your hips to the left slightly. And maybe right forearm down. Hold and deeply breathe. Place your right hand back on the mat. Push yourself up. Reach the left arm up. Really long. Your hips push to the right to stay above the knees. And release. So good. So now we're going to come into downward facing dog, lifting up. Really make sure your shoulder blades are pushing back towards your legs, so your shoulder and your shoulder blade are in a nice diagonal line. Tough shoulders here. One slow breath. Now come into a plank, shoulder stability here. Grip the fingers, shoulder blades are side by side. Hold for a deep breath. Now come down to lie on your tummy. We're going to reach your right arm straight out to the side. And we're going to roll onto your right side. Let your right ear lie on the ground. And you can either bend your knees a little bit or step the left foot, the top leg, behind you. So you've got a kickstand. The aim here is to lift your left shoulder high and back. So if you can reach your left arm behind you or rest it on your side, you can do that. But if that's too much, keep the hand on the mat. 2 slow breaths. Straight to the other side. Roll onto your tummy. Left arm straight out. Roll onto your left side. Lie on your ear if you can. You can bend your knees or straighten them and place the top leg behind you a little bit. The aim is to get the right shoulder high and back. Slowly breathe. Nice. Now slowly come back onto your tummy. You are going to reach both arms overhead, just have the hands on the mat. Lift your chest, lift your feet, squeeze your glutes so there's a lot of weight in your hips, and try and lift your arms as high as they can go. Now bend your elbows into your sides and reach the arms back. Nice. Now reach them overhead again. Let's inhale for that part. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reach back. One more. Lovely. Come down and push back to child's pose, or you can do some cat-cows and some shoulder wiggles if you prefer that. A nice big breath here. So now coming back up to your hands and knees, we've just got one little more part to do, if that makes sense. One more little part to do. Lifting up to downward facing dog, stretching those shoulders, hips really high. Now walk your feet up to your hands, forward fold. Let your shoulders be really loose and heavy. Now rise up, take your time, and step your feet in a nice wide position. About one leg length, not too wide. We're just going to go into some triangles here. So point your left foot to the top of your mat. Reach your arms wide, equal weight in your feet. Then reach forwards towards the left foot. You're hovering above your left leg. Then down to your left shin. Widen your shoulder blades, so left shoulder blade long, right shoulder blade long. And if you can, bring your right arm up towards your face. One slow breath. Other side, you're going to rise up and you'll just change the feet. So left foot points forwards and right foot points to the side. Nice wide shoulders, reach forwards towards the right, then down towards your right shin. Widen, lengthen, and maybe bring your left upper arm toward your head. Now rising up, inhale, make your feet parallel and just fold down. You can bend your knees, let your neck and your shoulders be really heavy, and maybe add a little sway side to side. Now, taking your time, you're just going to come down to a seated position, or you can always lie down on your back and have a little Shavasana rest. But I'm just going to finish with a few deep breaths in a seated position. So get comfy, close your eyes, and tune in to breathe in deep breaths and relaxing your shoulders as you breathe out. One more big breath here, really draw it in, breathe deeply. And a big sigh to finish. And now we'll finish the class together by reaching your arms up into the air, breathing in. Then bring your palms together in front of your heart as you breathe out. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope your shoulders feel a little bit more free, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day today.